Alright, so this next video that we're going to be watching is a video that was suggested to us by Alekko! Alekko, we're going to watch your video now, which I think looks pretty interesting. I haven't watched it yet, so I'm looking forward to this. And we're looking at 100 hours into the coldest city on Earth. And okay, I want to pronounce that correctly. Let's see. Google, how to pronounce this?
Presents how to pronounce Yakutsk.
Yakutsk. Yakutsk.
Build this word from the stress syllable Kutsk. Try Kut, Kuts, Kutsk. Yakutsk.
Yakutsk. Okay. Yeah, I did not want to butcher that. Okay, so I looked it up. What's going on? What's going on in the big world? Yeah. All right. So 100 hours in the coldest city on Earth, Yakutsk, Siberia. 3, 2, 1, go. Oh my gosh.
I am currently in the coldest city on Earth, and right now it's minus 52 outside.
You're getting into the water?
And in these kinds of temperatures, the body can barely survive. Every breath you take turns into ice crystals when you blow it out. In just 10 minutes you can get frostbite, and after only a few hours, this extreme cold can actually kill you.
Oh wow.
The coldest city in the world, Yakutsk, is located in the far northeast of Siberia, in Russia. And that's exactly why temperatures here can drop to minus 71 degrees. It's close to the North Pole, super isolated, and it sits in a cold valley where all the cold air gets trapped. Yes.
Oh wow, that is incredible. And I thought it gets cold in Fairbanks. Gosh, I've only been to Fairbanks a couple times here in Alaska, but yeah, Fairbanks can get very cold in the winter, like very cold. But oh my gosh, I can't imagine being in negative 96-degree weather. That sounds really, really cold.
Thank you. Okay, my entire 21-hour journey from Bangkok to Yakutsk was insanely stressful. Since 2022, all flights from Europe to Russia have been blocked. So I had to enter the country through a complete different continent. So I picked Asia. And once you're in Russia, foreign credit card services are completely banned. So I had to bring 3,500 euros in cash. Not good?
No. It's so cold.
Oh yeah, because of current events. Oh Maya, thanks so much.
From the moment I stepped outside, the hairs inside my nose instantly froze. And breathing hurt like hell. Okay, today it's minus 46 and I am stepping outside of the building. Let's see how the coldest city on Earth actually works. How do people live here? Why do people live here? And let's see how the cold affects us as humans.
I'm quite curious now. Another hydrate redeemed. Alright. Y'all making me on top of a hydration game today.
Around 300,000 people choose to live here, and they have to survive the extreme cold for 3 months every single year. And the rest of the year it will be summer, where the temperature can reach up to 40 degrees. And in fact, Yakutsk has recorded a temperature range of over 100 degrees, from around minus 64 degrees in wintertime to 38 degrees in summer.
Oh wow. That's a really big temperature variance right there. Up to 100 degrees in Fahrenheit? That's actually really pretty hot. Here in Anchorage, like the hottest it gets is like maybe 50, 60-ish, maybe 50. It's never been super hot here in Anchorage, I don't think. I can't imagine 100-degree weather. That sounds crazy. But that is a wide temperature range for one city. To get extremely cold in the winter, super hot in the summer. Wow. Yeah, that would be extremely rough. I'm curious how these people live through it myself. Let's see what happens.
Making it the most extreme climate on Earth. And believe me, within just 5 minutes of being outside, I could see that almost everything was frozen. Cars, traffic lights, bicycles, and even people's faces. So the people leave their cars on when they just are parking outside a building, like a grocery shop or a hotel. As you can see, the gas is still on.
Oh
also
wow.
Here. And let's see if someone's inside.
Someone needs a plug at
There's
20,
no
huh?
one. So if you leave your car unattended here without keeping it running, the engine oil can freeze within 20 minutes, making the car
Wait, 20
impossible
minutes?
to start
Oh,
again
wow.
until it's properly heated. A frozen car. If you don't warm your car will freeze. You
wow.
cannot use it until the summer arrives. Some people in Yakutsk could just park their car outside for the whole winter and use it again in the summer. And if you don't want to do that, there are two other options. The first option is to use a thick cover called
Oh, wow.
Natasha. And these cost around 400 euros and can be stored in your car, allowing you to wrap the entire
Oh.
vehicle when leaving it overnight. And the second option is heated garages. This option is mainly for wealthier people, as you have to pay rent to keep your car stored during the winter months.
Oh man, that sounds pretty rough. I imagine it's gonna be really hard to maintain a car there, where if you can't afford a heated garage, you're stuck with a little Natasha sheet. Oh my gosh. That's gotta be really rough.
How many years have you been living here?
84.
She's 84 years old. All life.
All
she's
life.
living here.
What? How do you feel about the cold every winter?
Да так, нормально.
Okay.
Normal?
Нормально.
Normal?
Normal.
У нас зима как зима, лето как лето, весна как весна, осень как осень, урожай. О, нормально.
What is the coldest temperature that you've ever experienced in your life of 85?
Где-то под 60.
Minus 60, she said.
Minus 60.
Ага,
Here in Yakutsk.
Якутске, да?
мы жили, да. И я вот так же ходила, гуляла.
Oh.
Нормально.
Нормально.
Normal, normal.
Ага,
Well, thank you so much.
ну ладно.
Oh, base granny right there. She's taking off her gloves to shake his hand. Is it in freezing temperature? That's one base granny right there. Amazing. But she lived there for 84 years. It probably just feels perfectly normal to her. These people must be really tough. That's really cool. She's taking off her gloves to shake his hand.
In Yakut.
Well, in Yakutsk, you pull out your glove and then.
Как неприлично в кавычках
Да,
здороваться. Ага, вот так.
So in Yakutsk, you never shake hands with gloves on. It's a form of respect to each other and shake hands with your bare hands.
Oh.
Let's see how many doors
Okay, that's pretty cool.
I need to go through until I'm inside.
Oh.
Let's go.
Oh, really? Oh, I've never heard that before, but it sounds pretty cool. And I guess in a way that does make sense, yeah? You know, the same way that you take off your hat when you're indoors, or, you know, putting your phone away at the lunch table, which I'm pretty guilty of, but okay, yeah, it is a good sign of respect. I see now, yeah.
This is called an airlock and it stops the extreme cold from easily getting inside the building. Pretty obvious when you think about it.
Oh.
When filming outside, batteries die extremely fast. Also, my front screen turns black most of the time, making me just gamble what kind of shot I will get.
Oh my gosh, that's rough.
How does it feel to wear glasses here in the coldest city on earth?
Oh.
В случае, если оправа хорошая и она сделана из пластика, например, и тогда не холодно и, в принципе, удобно носить.
In temperatures like this,
Did you see this dude's poor glasses? Oh, I think that's pretty cool to show respect no matter the weather. Yeah, but look at this poor dude's face. Look at his glasses; they're all fogged over. Oh my gosh, that is really rough. And he's just toughing it out. That's awesome. If I wore my glasses out when it's really cold, my glasses get super foggy easy. And sometimes taking it off makes it easier to see, even if everything is still blurry. And he's just casual as can be about it. Wow.
Удобно носить.
in temperatures like this, you can't wear metal glasses. Because metal conducts heat extremely well, which means it pulls the warmth straight out of your skin. And because your skin always has a thin layer
Oh,
of moisture,
no.
that moisture can instantly freeze to cold metal. What is the coldest temperature you've ever experienced in the city?
Минус 62, насколько я помню, было где-то в 2017.
As far as he remembers, back in 2017, he witnessed negative 62.
Negative 62. That's insane.
Holy shit.
You got a
That's
front fire on those again.
I've got frostbite? Yeah.
Oh no.
Okay, we need to go inside.
Спасибо большое.
Oh, it's really hurting my nose. Like it's like becoming a sensitive spot.
Yeah, it has become already.
Yeah. Yeah, we were outside filming for about 20 minutes, and if I had stayed out there for another 30 minutes in minus 47 degrees, I could have lost my nose. Let me quickly explain how that works. There are 4 different stages of frostbite. The first 3 are still recovering. But once you reach stage 4, which can happen very fast at minus 47 degrees if you're not careful, you need to get to the hospital right away to amputate.
I'm gonna get banned for this? I hope not.
So for the rest of this trip, I need to be extra careful with my nose.
Oh my goodness, that was a bit extreme there. I'll really blur that when I edit it for YouTube. Goodness gravy.
Sorry, I'm English.
Hello.
Hello, friend. You speak English?
Huh?
You English?
Yes. Where are you from?
I'm from the Nederlanden.
Shaking hands with bare hands is sharing warmness. Oh, I like that. That's pretty good in a way too.
Фотку сделай. Take a photo.
Vodka?
Да, фотку сделай.
Oh, ga ik rustig.
Фотку сделай, да.
Oh shit. Is it a
Oh.
rogan?
The longer I walk
Bro,
through
it's
the
had a little
city,
faster
more
with them. My
fascinated I
goodness.
got. It really feels like you're walking in some kind of movie. It doesn't feel like real life. And one thing in particular really left me with questions. Pipelines above the ground. And it actually has a really interesting reason.
So there is a layer of permafrost ice up to 1,000 meters.
That will stay all year around, even when the summer comes. And therefore putting pipes under the ground doesn't make any sense.
Like imagine you have to dig the entire city with these pipes down like maybe like a half a meter, right? Which is quite hard because like you cannot dig like 20 centimeters from there. Like you saw it yesterday, it's like permafrost.
Permafrost ice.
It's
like
ice.
extra-
Yeah, it's permanently frozen.
Yes.
Yeah. There's some places in northern Alaska too that are just full of permafrost, which is why it's really hard to settle out there, and why it's basically all just wilderness. Why nobody even tried to settle there. Yeah, permafrost is really rough to get around. Okay, yeah, let's hope so, right? Let's hope so. Let's hope bro's just toting around a toy gun, right?
And tomorrow we are gonna find out how they actually bury people here in this permafrost ground.
Look at this. What happened here? A leak. So this is how a leak.
Oh,
Looks like.
wow.
So as you can see, these are the water pipes that transfer the water. And when there's a leak, this happens.
Okay, it's completely frozen.
So they use the pillars to not freeze the buildings, right? Or
Yeah, and also not let it sink and break.
Did you know that almost all buildings in Yakutsk are built on pillars? Because if they weren't, they could transfer the heat to the ground, and that would make the ground melt a little bit, and therefore the buildings could collapse because they are
Oh.
used to permafrost ground.
So they tried to fix it here, as you can see, but it didn't go as planned. This leak must have been here for like maybe an hour.
Only the leak has been there for only an hour and it's completely frozen. Oh my gosh. Oh man, imagine repairing anything there would be absolutely rough. And I'm with you on that, Tigers. I'm with you. If it's a choice between surviving and putting snot all over my face, so like I had a good run. Okay, I had a good run. Goodbye, guys. Goodbye. Oh my gosh.
Okay, because the ground is made up of permafrost, permanently frozen ice, digging is actually a bit more difficult than you might think. And that's the exact reason why I am gonna film the process of digging a grave in permafrost. What you first have to do is heat the ground with hot coals. You then leave it overnight, and only after that can you dig about 40 to 50 centimeters into it.
Oh wow.
Even this is difficult, bro.
Ну вот и смотрите вверх. Вот ночь горел, и вот столько только выкопали.
So you see, all night it was burning, and that's how deep you can dig now.
Ну вот получается.
I'm still here.
Later in the evening we are gonna check out deep graves that the grave workers have been working
Oh hey,
on for
Devonteros.
over
Thanks for the follow there. Appreciate that. Glad to have you here. And we're currently watching a video about the really coldest place on Earth, Yakutsk,
Мороз как
Siberia.
минимальный.
Oh, hey.
И вот все ударные работы, что-то бить.
Oh, his nose, his poor nose. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, I've never had so much difficulty filming a simple YouTube video. Every time we went outside to film, I had to return to a warm place within 15 minutes to avoid frostbite on my nose, extreme stinging pain on my fingers, and of course not to break my camera.
Yeah, it's getting serious, the pain on my hands.
Can we go inside there? And you might not notice this in the video, but while filming I probably sprinted to a warm place about 20 times because of the sharp pain in my fingers, despite having warm gloves.
Oh wow.
Oh, this is way better. And to challenge myself extra against the cold, I'm going to take an ice bath in minus 52 at the end of the
An
video.
ice bath. Oh my gosh. Oh my.
Did you know that here in minus 50 degrees, every normal item in your daily life, just like a banana, deep freezes. So it gets frozen on the deepest level. And
Oh. That banana's completely frozen solid. Amazing. Oh my gosh, bro took on a really hard challenge here. Just imagine, everyday snacks that we take for granted. You take it outside, it's now a frozen banana. Goodness. An open bath at negative 50. That is hardcore. My gosh. Massive respect. I can never do that. And on the other hand, like you said, yeah, frozen fruits. Done easy. We'll take that. Wow.
And with that, you can do a lot of funny experiments.
Oh. Just froze his shirt there.
So apparently in this temperature you can just rip the shirt apart. Let me show you.
Oh. Oh my gosh. That sure is done for.
Okay,
Wow.
so you can see how quickly water freezes in the open air. And that will probably make you wonder how running water reaches people's homes here. Well, let me tell you, Yakutsk has come up with a very clever solution for this. Water delivery trucks. These trucks drive around 24/7 to deliver water to central points for homes, apartment buildings and
wow.
businesses. So right now we are in a neighborhood, and through connections we met up with a guy who actually has a wolf as a pet.
A pet
So
wolf?
let's see what's there and let's ask him why. And when I was walking to his door, I could see dog piss frozen on
Oh.
a wooden pole.
That's
And
awful, oh my
yeah, that
gosh.
just fascinated me. What? This is sick.
He was raised here since he was a child.
Oh.
Let's get a closer.
Wait, don't come close.
Oh. An actual wolf as a pet? Yeah. Oh my gosh. An actual pet wolf. Oh, it's one gorgeous wolf. Look at him. Makes you think of huskies we have here in Alaska. But a pet wolf. Sure, he's no pet bear, but... Oh yeah, Wolf, look at him. It's your brother. It's your brother there. He's living in Yakutsk now. Just cry wolf.
Yeah, so the animals that have lived here for thousands of years include wolves, which can handle the extreme cold very well thanks to their thick fur. But unfortunately, this particular wolf has been chained here without freedom for 8 years.
Oh wow.
And the reason for this is that this man is spiritually connected to this wolf.
He said that he keeps the animal for spiritual purposes. His shaman back in the days told him that the wolf would bring safety to his life, so he's been raising one since it was a child.
That's curious. Wow.
So right now it's about 5 o'clock in the evening and we were just driving across the city and suddenly we saw a homeless guy. And that made me think, how can someone be homeless in minus 50? So to answer that question, I had to go to the guy. So for how long have you been homeless in Yakutsk?
Hasseltan? He's been riding this bicycle since 2014.
2014?
Yeah.
That's 12 years.
Wow.
How can a person be homeless in the coldest city? That's crazy to me.
He says he is living somewhere in a house in Saisa region of Yakutsk. So he's not like outside living. He has some sort of like housing situation. I'm not sure what kind of arrangement that is. He's been diagnosed with schizophrenia of the second level.
Oh no.
Okay, this man has been diagnosed
man,
with
that's sad.
schizophrenia,
Poor
which is an
guy.
illness that causes you to hear voices inside your head. And that's exactly why this man is unable to work. Luckily, the Russian government does provide him with some kind of shelter in a homeless center and a small monthly allowance to buy some food. How does the
Wow, they do that in Russia? That's good. Gosh. Yeah, because it's sad that a lot of homeless people here just don't get the help they need to fix their situation. Yeah, sure, you can be like, oh, some of them put themselves there, but it's like, even if they did, you should at least try to help them. It's cool that he's given a place to stay and at least a little monthly stipend to get some food or something. I can't imagine being homeless in a place like this. That's really rough. Yeah, that's what it seems like sometimes. Yeah, my goodness.
Cold affect you as a person who is like homeless?
Сейчас же самые ударные морозы.
No?
Вот в декабре самые ударные морозы. Река замерзла.
He says that he prefers cold to the summer because in the summer there's rain that ruins his bike. He says the only like cold months I have to like is now because after January it will get warmer and I'll be fine. And he says I would choose this over like rainy weather any day.
Oh wow. Oh man, can you imagine ice rain in that weather? Yeah, I think that's crazy to think about. They're amazing.
So it's actually a culture here to time for the stoplights. In the whole city you can see people running just to be on time with the stoplights. Because if you're not on time you have to wait 60 seconds in the cold and that will just hurt you. So behind me is the coldest market in the world. Right now it's like minus 45 degrees. We have fish, we have meat, we have everything. Nothing will spoil because it's frozen. Let's have a look. When I first entered the market, it just completely blew my mind. How can a market like this exist? I can just walk in here and hold a frozen rabbit.
Wow.
Yo, I almost fell.
Throw some aside in there. That's a big fish.
20 euros per kilo.
So you will pay about 340 euros for a fish like this.
That's a big fish, though. My gosh, I mean, if you're careful about it, that fish will last you a while, right? Maybe a week or two of fish. Cause that's a pretty big fish right there. Gosh, that is a lot of fish, though. That's a lot of fish.
Oh, this is her phone?
Вон носите.
And another layer?
And the sweater.
So she has in total 7 layers.
Была, прибавьте мне.
She says I don't even know.
She doesn't even know. And how many hours a day do you work here?
Ну, с 8 до 7.
From 8 a.m. in the morning till 7 p.m. in the evening.
She works approximately 12 hours a
Almost
day.
12 hours a day in the market? Wow.
So right behind me is a cow head. Why would someone buy a cow head in a market where you're buying food for yourself?
Goodness gravy.
How long does a steak like this stay good?
Всю зиму может вот так в холоде лежать.
Wow.
Да, до весны, до весны,
Till spring.
до марта.
Привет.
Привет.
While I was
Astounding, my
going
goodness.
back to my hotel to have a rest, I used public transport.
Yeah, no, I'm not a fisherman at all. like the only fish I eat is salmon. Oh yeah, but all that looks good to you, huh? It's amazing. Yeah, I love how these people have adapted to their world. They're truly sturdy. I like that.
Funny enough, there is a warm bus stop where you can just chill in 22 degrees. And when I looked at the bus, there was like a weird isolation thing in front. And that actually prevents the bus from freezing inside. So the bus keeps working.
Oh wow.
I will be in this grave in 80 years. Fuck.
Is it not in this specific one?
No. A finished grave like this is 175 centimeters tall. And when I touched the border of the grave, it just felt like a rock. And it's also weird to think that these workers need to prepare like 100 graves a week. And it takes 5 to 7 days of melting the ground to actually finish a
100
grave.
days a week. Wow.
Do you earn more money?
Oh, Privyet is like a cute way of saying hello? Oh, I didn't know that. Oh, I like that. it's a lot friendlier that way, isn't it? That's cool. Gosh, 100 days a week. Wow.
because it's really cold what you're doing.
Нету такого. Есть только либо быстро, либо медленно. Я либо 3 дня копаешь яму, либо быстро. Или далеко. Вот как сегодня мы были, далеко ходить, да, было. Обеспечение там, вот яму, допустим.
I have noticed in the city that people don't mind the cold too much. They don't get paid extra, they just walk outside, they don't care.
Wow. Really resilient people.
Look at his face!
Ну, отличается, да, утро, вечер, разница есть.
Yeah, this looks unbelievable. His face is just covered in ice.
Oh my gosh.
Okay, it's finally time to eat the deep frozen fish we purchased at the market this evening.
So we're gonna eat this?
Ooh, fishy.
Just raw.
Yes, did you know that all deep frozen food can be eaten raw straight away? Because any bacteria or parasite that normally would live in raw food can survive in a cold.
Oh my goodness.
So
It's safe to eat the fish raw because it's so cold, so frozen solid that the bacteria just isn't there. Well, yeah, sushi is a thing, but sushi isn't completely frozen solid. I guess in a way it is almost the same thing, isn't it? Not all raw food is dangerous if you prepare it properly, right?
how do you feel about playing in the coldest city, playing football?
Yeah, sometimes we are living outside.
Really?
Yeah, when we have a lunch break and playing against our teams.
Right now I'm gonna play against some students while it's minus 45 degrees outside.
So we are gonna play a match in the coldest city on earth with minus 45.
Oh wow.
Okay, 4 guys there and 4 guys there. Just
Playing in this
choose a
weather's gotta be
side.
rough. I guess maybe the ball's in constant motion, maybe it won't freeze.
No!
Oh, it's a warmer way of saying hello. Okay. Bro's got it, bro's got it. You got it, bro? You got it? Oh, there it goes.
Yeah, after 4 minutes of playing, I got a frostbite on my nose again, and it hurted like hell.
Oh no.
Like froze.
Maybe one of this one.
And also, did you know I don't sweat? Because sweat is water, and water will freeze immediately because of the extreme cold.
Oh no. Bro's having a hard time.
Look at your bowl.
Yeah?
Oh, yo.
So not only fish, also cold meat from cows are yummy. Oh, that's interesting. I don't know if I could ever try it myself. But that does sound like it'd be good, because beef is pretty good. So a raw frozen cut of beef would taste pretty good. Curious about that. Wow. These people have adapted really well. I think that's amazing.
My ball completely broke!
At this temperature, the ball doesn't just freeze. So the extreme cold makes the material brittle, stripping away its flexibility, and at the same time the pressure inside the ball drops, while the outside cold compresses it.
So after 50
Oh.
minutes you cannot play football anymore with a normal soccer ball.
No.
This cold is crazy.
Yeah, and Pikachu's earlier, it's why the shirt tore so easily. Yeah, like you said, about friction and stuff. Yeah, it's why things break so easily in the cold, because things become more brittle in the cold, and if something's brittle, it's easily breakable with enough pressure. Yeah, I don't think it gets that cold in the Netherlands, right? Yeah, so it must have been a big culture shock for him to experience this extreme cold. His poor nose keeps getting frostbitten. There it goes.
Right now I'm going to take an ice bath, and this might be the most dangerous thing I've ever done. And also, because we're on a frozen river, the ice reflects the cold, making it feel even colder.
So right now we're gonna open the ice because it's frozen.
If you look closely, you can see a red dot on my nose, and that's the aftermath of a first-degree frostbite.
Oh my gosh.
This morning there were people swimming and they need to reopen it even with the isolation.
Even though it was isolated from the cold.
Almost negative.
Oh yeah. Bro was about to take an ice bath in the cold. My goodness. I can't even possibly imagine that. Let's see what he does.
50.
Okay, right now I need to sprint to the warm place to switch my clothes before the ice bath will freeze again. And believe me, that takes about 2 minutes.
Oh, I'm pretty nervous now. I don't know why.
Don't be. That's okay.
It's okay?
That is crazy. I can't imagine doing that.
Сразу пускай погружается.
Don't panic, don't panic.
Полностью, полностью.
It's been there 40 seconds now. Wow. Wow, wow.
Хорошо. Выходим. Да, выскакиваем, ходим. Выходим. Без паники. Прилип нет. Одевает, пускай обувь.
Oh my gosh.
Пусть обувь.
Help, help!
Oh, bro is freezing. Oh my gosh.
Без паники. Без паники. Спокойно.
Roganina, huh?
Пусть бежит туда, шапку.
Oh. Wow. How did he not instantly freeze coming out of there?
This is unbelievable. I've never experienced this cold in my life. As you can see, my whole body is just getting snow on my hair.
Oh my goodness, gravy.
Nice, man. Your hair is just totally frozen. It's actually not that bad.
Well, not from the look at it. You will look so panicked. And after looking at this, I am never doing that myself.
While I was inside in the warm cabin changing my clothes, suddenly this guy came out. And this is actually the guy who took an ice bath with me. And he actually switched from clothes outside in minus 48 degrees.
He switched to outside. Oh my gosh.
About 35.
Oh my goodness. Probably genetics, huh? I'm not sure about that. And why an ice bath? You know, I'm not sure really. I don't know if they explained it in the video, if I missed it or not, but pretty interesting though still. Oh, that it prolongs life. Okay. Huh, I'm not sure how it would do that, but that's pretty cool. It's pretty cool.
35 years.
В детстве, в 8 классе, когда учился, болел ангинами.
So this guy had a chronic disease in his lungs. And when he took daily ice baths, it healed. And that's the exact
wow.
reason why he is doing it for 35
Has
years.
there any accident
okay,
here
wow.
in your 35 years of taking ice baths?
No.
No accidents.
Just nothing?
Okay.
What is the main benefit here?
Иммунитет. В обычных условиях иммунитет в спящее состояние уходит. А вот когда там мороз, он расправляется. Выживание.
Oh.
Еще есть такой, кто на улице работает, кто с морозом связан, бурый жир появляется. Бурый жир. Он, когда ребенок рождается, он рождается с бурым жиром. Поэтому выживаемость ребенка очень большая. А потом оно со временем уже уходит. И человек начинает болеть. А когда он начинает его заниматься, вот такие
I've never heard of that before.
выживания, это бурый жир появляется. И вот защита.
Huh, brown fat. I've never heard of that before. In a way, that does make sense, doesn't it? That taking an ice bath jumpstart your immune system, and it keeps you healthy in a way. Yeah, I guess that's why some people recommend taking cold showers and stuff, right? If you suddenly get super cold, your immune system jumps into gear. That is so cool. I've never heard of that. You always cold shower? Okay. I can never do that. I'm too much of a baby. I need my warm showers. I'm so spoiled. Oh, but people who are able to take a cold shower or cold bath, oh man, they're the real ones. They're hardcore. Oh my gosh.
I was taking some shots outside, and while I was talking, you could see the frostbite slowly growing on my nose.
What is this?
Whoa!
Bro's gonna lose his nose, oh my gosh.
Well, this is where my trip eventually comes to an end, with one last frostbite on my nose. And it made me realize once again that people actually live here. People who have simply made everyday life work. On every corner of the city you see creative solutions to fight the cold. Heated bus stops, pipelines above the ground, insulation cover for cars, and so on. And
That's
to be
amazing work
completely
there.
honest, traveling to Russia with the strict regulations seemed more intense than the cold itself. itself. Because where I expected tension, I found kindness, helpfulness and humanity from the local people. And in the end, I truly enjoyed my 4 days here in the coldest city in the world.
Amazing. Wow. That was a really good video there. It makes sense though that they have a strong sense of excuse me, a strong sense of community, right? If you live in such a really cold place, you know, there really isn't time to be, you know, petty, right? You gotta work together to survive there. Yeah, survive together or die. So yes, be hospitable. You know, be humble, work hard. You're all in that together. Yeah, that's amazing. That was a really great video, Alekko. Thanks for suggesting that to us. Yeah. Oh, taking a cold bath right after a warm bath. Oh, that I can't possibly imagine. Oh my gosh. But yeah, Leiko, that was a really great video. It was really insightful. Yeah, see what people are saying down here. Using your freezer to warm your hands. Bizarre to think about, isn't it? Cause outside, if it's like, you know, negative 90 degrees, you know, if you go to the freezer, which is like only like negative 30, negative 20, it would paradoxically feel warmer, wouldn't it? Warming your hands in that. Oh, that's bizarre. Bro bought the worst winter clothes to the coldest place on earth. Yeah, that was a fascinating watch. That was a fascinating watch indeed, yes. Yeah, thanks for sharing that. I really like that. Yeah, it gets cold here all the time during winter, like, but not as cold as that. Like, I think the coldest I've ever felt, what was the coldest I felt? Like, it was like negative 14 outside, right? And this was like 10 years ago when I was attending uni. Yeah, but gosh, I remember waiting for the bus stop at the bus stop in like negative 14-degree weather for the bus. And the bus was like running late too, so that was extra rough. Oh my gosh. When the bus finally arrives, stepping inside that warm bus felt like heaven, alright? Because it was really, really cold out that day. Oh, and wind is definitely a factor. It can make it a lot worse, yeah. Ugh. Chilling negative degree weather plus wind. Disaster. It didn't seem that windy in Yakutsk though. But so hopefully it's not too bad over there. I don't know if they get really strong winds or not. The wind can make anything feel much colder. Ugh. Oh, my goodness, so. That was a fascinating watch, Aleko. Yeah. Thanks so much for recommending that to us today.